Well, Brick, first home game back from a very solid road trip for the Bees. And in this home game, they had a couple returning faces in Marcus Johansson and Torrey Krug. What did you think about their play tonight?
Well, first of all, if I started with the team and their performance, the only concern you might have had was you're playing a non-playoff team in the New York Rangers and you don't want to play down to their talent level, and they certainly didn't do that. It might not have been the cleanest first two periods, but they were dominant in the third when the game mattered most. That being said, yeah, we'll start with Marcus Johansson. I thought he looked good. I thought he felt comfortable. He wasn't there were no flybys when there was body contact that needed to be taken or initiated. He certainly did that relative to the way he plays the game. He had an opportunity to play with a number of different combinations. I think there was an opportunity for Bruce Cassidy and the coaching staff to experiment a little bit as this game got deeper and deeper into it. And as far as Torrey Krug, what a difference he makes with this Bruins team. His ability to move the puck when he plays with top offensive talent up front, and his ability to deliver the puck to the right people at the right time with the right pace, and it's clean. And then, of course, on the power play. The power play had a different look altogether with him back at the point. I mean, everybody on the same page. That power play was dominant tonight. They gave you a number of different looks, a number of different opportunities to score goals, and really Torrey Krug is the quarterback on that man advantage.
Well, just a second ago, you said that that head coach Bruce Cassidy was allowed to experiment a little bit tonight. Now, the start of the game, the top line was exactly how we're used to seeing it, but then he changed it a little bit. David Pastrnak dropped down to that second line alongside David Krejci. It didn't really affect Pasta at all. He had a hat trick tonight. What did you think about Pasta's performance?
Yeah, to go along with 2 primary assists. I mean, that's how dominant he was. What rust with David Pastrnak? I mean, that's how good he looked. But yeah, when you play a game like this, Alex, and you feel like you're totally in control, even maybe the scoreboard didn't indicate that, and points are at a premium, you take a look, Toronto, they're only going to get a point tonight, so it gives you even more opportunity to do different things. And when you're able to have that opportunity, take a look, see what David Pastrnak looks like with David Krejci. David Krejci had another strong game, because Toronto will be a totally different animal than what you saw from the New York Rangers, and you may need to do that with your lineup in order to get certain matchups and certain results when you start thinking about round one.
Well, big picture a little bit. After that Tampa game, do you think the Bruins learned what they needed to learn and they applied it tonight?
Well, I don't know if they applied it tonight. I'm not sure it really applied, given the situation with the way the game went. You think that when they get into the first round of the playoffs and they play a quality hockey team, did the lesson they learned in a losing fashion against Tampa pay off in a game that matters most, which is the postseason?
Exactly, Brick. Well, big win for the Bruins tonight at home. We will be back on Nesson this Saturday against the Florida Panthers. Back to you in the studio.